tarot reading for the month of November, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Virgo placements, but if for some reason, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And before we get into this reading, I'd like to mention that if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started here. So first of all, I want to say thank you for your patience. I know it took a little bit longer than usual to get these readings out, but I felt like the October readings were pretty profound that I just wanted to leave you guys with that. So I took a little bit of a break to recharge my battery. So I'm back and fully recharged. And I didn't forget about you guys. I was going to upload your guys' videos yesterday, but then my intuition was telling me that it's Sunday and that I should just rest, so I went with that. So thank you guys for your patience. Let's get started here. So as always, I'm going to be doing the usual tarot spread that I do for you guys. So that's going to be what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. And then we're going to finish it off with some oracle cards at the very end. All right, so let's get started. I just realized I'm not wearing my ring and I felt kind of naked, but it's okay. It wasn't meant to be for your guys' reading. It's okay. It's like over there and I'd have to get up and like unplug myself from the mic and it's just too much, so we'll just continue. Alright, so at your center is the Knight of Swords. Crossing that is the Seven of Wands. Crowning this, oh my gosh. Crowning this is, I don't know what came out first. I have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords here. So I'm trying to let my intuition tell me where to put them. So just give me a second. I'm like feeling the energy of what it feels like if I were to put both, like one of them on either or. So yeah, it feels like Seven of Swords goes here for rooting. Crowning this is Six of Cups. Recent past is the High Priest. What you need to know is Ten of Cups. Alright, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, very similar to the Seven of Swords energy that I'm feeling with that. And the Knight of Swords is at your center, so a lot of swords. So you could have air in your chart or just be really influenced by the air energy right now. It seems like you're fighting for yourself to get some truth across here. I don't know, in this High Priest, I don't know if that's like an authority figure in your life that you're trying to rebel against. Like I'm getting rebellion from you. But it's good rebellion. It's like something you need to do in order to honor yourself, and it's going to bring you the happiness that you want. However, you are in a little bit of a battleground right now. I do sense that. I feel like you're having to fight for your rights, for your truth. You like to get respect, to get recognized. There's something of that nature. But with the Five of Swords, I feel like you've been in this energy for a while. You've been having to like argue your point across to people and having to really put yourself first. And every time it's not every time, but oftentimes when I pull the Five of Swords, it always reads the energy of having to put yourself first and people taking it as selfishness. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here in this reading. But also just standing up for yourself and letting people know when they're doing wrong if they need to be told that. Okay, because I do feel with the High Priest here, there is someone of position of power that could be trying to take advantage of you and you're having to fight for yourself. I believe this energy came up forward for you in your last spiritual reading, if I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't the last one, it was probably the one previous to that. But I do remember something like that of Virgo energy, and I think I titled the reading like to not get taken advantage of or something, and like fighting for yourself. That's kind of what's happening here again. So we'll see where this takes us. That's just what I'm feeling with this Five of Swords. Ace of Wands. Yeah, exactly. That's weird. I was going to say, in my mind, I was saying an act of rebellion because I was already thinking of what I was going to say before I was even done saying Ace of Wands. But the Ace of Wands, this, right now when I saw it, I heard act of rebellion. So yeah, that's what I'm saying here. And look at that. It looks like they're protesting, standing up for something. What is this called? Like a mob? You know, like in those movies where they like get together, and you know, like in Beauty and the Beast, when the villagers all get together to hunt down the beast, and they come with their staffs and they break down the door. Like that's kind of what I feel here. Like there is an act of rebellion going on, but it has to do with this high priest, this position of power. And if it's not a certain person, it's definitely like a corporation, an entity, something like that, that is just very traditional, very conservative, very stubborn, doesn't want to make things change, not progressive at all. Meanwhile, your energy is very progressive. It's very rebellious, very progressive, very like for the people. That's what it feels like. Yeah, Six of Wands, continuing with that energy. You're going to be successful in this victory if you haven't already been. There's like a battle going on here, like I'm saying. But you're going to win. This battle is for the people, and because of that, the people will win this. So it could be something like employees striking a company like that. It's like something like that, and you could be part of the mix here. You could be the leader of this rebellion, but ultimately I do feel like you guys are going to get what you want. If you're striking for something, it's going to rule in your favor. It's going to go in how you want it, because you have the 10 of Cups here. But I do feel like you're a leader in this, or you have some really big part in it. Okay, and this is everyone's desire. Like this is all like for the people. Okay, yeah, I just heard enough is enough. So it does feel like the people have been getting taken advantage by a corporation for a long time, and now someone's doing about it. Someone's doing something about it. Okay, so at the center is the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is you delivering this truth, doing what most people fear doing. This is you actually doing something, taking action, and not just talking about it, but being about it. Okay, it's like you're very confident in this, you're very certain of this. This is what you want, this is what you know you should be doing, so you're doing it. There's like no ounce of confusion. You know that this is the truth of what you should be doing. You could be the face of the people, like you are the one speaking for everyone, the voice of reason, voice of the people. Queen of Wands, yeah. Look at her, she looks like a fighter. I hope you guys can see that. I know it's a little blurry. Try to zoom in. Yeah, see, she looks like a fighter. She's fishing. Is she fishing? She's doing something. She's hunting and gathering. All right, so Queen of Wands to clarify the Knight of Swords. Exactly. You're confident about this, just like I'm saying. You're very passionate about it. You're doing it. King of Swords. You're also smart about it. Like you have all the knowledge in order to make this happen and in order for this to be successful. And that's why you're so confident, because you have the knowledge to back it up. You're very smart. I feel like you know more than what your job position requires you. You're like way out of what's the word I'm looking for? You guys know what I mean though. It's like you're out of, I was gonna say way out of your league, but that's not what I'm trying to say. You are just smarter than your job role. There's more to you than just a job title that you have. Like you're very smart. You tell people the truth, and that's kind of why these higher ups probably don't like you, because you say the truth. You have no problem saying the truth. You call people out on their bluff, and you're starting to become a threat for these people, and they're probably trying to silence you and shun you out. And you're like, absolutely not. I'm going to make sure my voice is heard because I have nothing to hide. I'm confident about this. Come at me. Yeah, and crossing the is the Seven of Wands. So exactly, you are the fighter here. You're currently in this battle and you have no problem doing it. You're definitely a fighter. You know how people say like, "Oh, I'm not a I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, or vice versa, whatever the case is, but you're definitely a fighter. You're both, but you're definitely a fighter. And you have no problem doing that. The Fool. Yeah, this is a risk for you. Maybe you were the first person to speak up about this and you knew it would have been a risk. However, you had strong faith that if you spoke up, people would support you, people would back you up, and that you wouldn't be the only one saying something, that everyone would join along. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You knew that your energy was going to get reciprocated and that it would be balanced. That yeah, like this was you when you spoke up first and then no one said anything. But because you stood tall and determined and courageous, it kind of sprinkled around to people and influenced them to also speak up and say things. Okay. And this doesn't have to be about a job setting. It could be literally anything. I'm just going to give the example of a job setting because that's just what is really resonating as I'm reading the energy, and it just makes sense. But please apply it to any situation that this can resonate for. Okay, but yeah, you took the leap of faith. You were the first one to do something. And that's why I feel like you're the voice of the people. You're the face of this because you're the one who said something first. And you knew that it was a risk and that it probably wouldn't have gone your way. But you decided to do it anyway because you felt that it's better to say something and find out that it didn't go out well instead of just not doing anything. So you went for it, and because of that, there was actually a positive reaction from the people and from the people you need support from, not from these higher ups, of course. But crowning this is the Six of Cups. So you have been at this company for a while. I feel like you've paid your dues. You have like a really good standing with them up until you felt like you were getting taken advantage of. Someone could have been trying to implement like a new regulation or something, and it just didn't fly with the people, and that's where you had to say something. And because you have like seniority in this and like you've been loyal to this company for such a long time, this is also why you don't feel bad about speaking up, because you have experience in this, that they like you're a good face for this sort of situation here because you've been at the job the longest compared to everybody else, and you would make like the most sense to speak up about this, and your argument would be the strongest out of everyone because you've probably been there the longest, or there is just some sort of like emotional tie that you have to this company or this situation where your argument stands the strongest because of that, of this connection. And yeah, just from the building back here, it is definitely feeling like an office setting, a classroom setting. It could be about school, college, anything really. The Nine of Cups, the Tower, and Death. Wow. These fell out, so I'm going to take them. Yeah, Nine of Cups is giving me the energy that you're just doing this because this is what the people want. This is what should happen. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you guys were getting like overworked and probably not getting a raise or something. And you guys do so much for this company that, or the situation, again, remember, however it resonates for you. You've been doing so much for this company, this organization, whatever, and this is why you guys deserve to get what you want out of this, because you guys deserve happiness from all the work you're putting into this. Okay, the Nine of Cups is what you guys ultimately want. It's like what you're striking for, what you're boycotting for, what you're wanting to get across, and you hope that this sort of chaos that's happening right now, this battle that's happening, will bring that. You are very hopeful about that, and you feel like this is the right way to go about it. Okay, we have the Tower and the Death card here. So yeah, this is obviously going to bring a huge catastrophic change to the company, but that's again what you ultimately want. You want to bring down this corporate entity of them always calling the shots and not doing it in a way that is for the people. Like you want to bring down that philosophy of them calling the shots when really they're not doing anything. They're just, higher ups that you probably don't even know who they are, They're definitely not the ones to go into the office, that sort of thing. Um, yeah, I'm also feeling dean, like a dean of a school, um, like a university dean, like very conservative, wants things done a certain way, but you guys are like fighting against this system. Okay, that's what it is. It's a fight against the system, and you're hoping to demolish it, to tarnish it, to make a change here, and make them sit with their thoughts so they understand what point you are trying to get across. And you're hoping that this faulty foundation will burn and crash so that you guys can start from the ground up, start all over, start brand new, start fresh from a new clean slate. Okay, because the old way of things was just not working. With the Six of Cups too, I feel like you want a destruction of the old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, because now we're in a new energy, in a new world, and we need new rules and policies and procedures to be implemented to reflect that. We can't keep doing things that people were doing in the 60s, like that sort of thing. Okay. What's rooting this is the Seven of Swords. So yeah, this is why I felt like the Seven of Swords goes in the rooting energy, because I feel like you're doing something a little bit shady, but it's for the people. It's definitely giving like Robin Hood energy, stealing from the rich to feed to the poor. That's what it feels like. That's literally what it feels like. This is a strategy, and this is your way of fighting this game, playing this game, fighting this battle. That's what I want to say. Six of Cups coming out again. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, again, you have like intel on this. There's a lot of intelligence that you know about this company, that you know their secrets and how to bring them down because you know everything. You're like Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls, where like everyone tells you their secrets and you kind of have it in your back pocket to use it against them later. But again, because it's for the people. Yeah, we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. You're just trying to bring the truth out. You're just trying to bring things to light. Because of all the stuff that's hush hush and hidden away, you're just trying to bring it to the spotlight. And if there is any sort of like illegal wrongdoings, you just want to make sure that people are getting justice and people are being honest, because you're tired of the shady shit. You've seen this happen way too long, and that's why I heard enough is enough, because this has been happening for a long time and you're just trying to make a change. You're trying to make sure that the people are happy too, okay? Because for some people, this job is everything to them, and it's not fair to them to get taken advantage of. When other people maybe have opportunities to take other jobs, maybe they're younger and they can easily get hired somewhere else, like something like that. So you're just trying to make sure that the people who work here in this environment are happy too, because they deserve it. You're like a humanitarian in that sense. Yeah, but this is definitely giving me like Robin Hood energy. Yeah, like stealing from someone, but you're doing it in a way that you're helping feed people who are in need of it. All right, so recent past is the high priest. So yeah, this is the authority that you're trying to demolish. This is the higher ups. Let's see what's going on here. Oh no, the high priest clarified by the fucking high priest. Sorry for my language, but I'm like channeling this rage that I feel within this person, whoever this is, whether this is you or someone you know. Maybe you're just someone in the mix here, but yeah, the high priest. And what I've noticed about this high priest, they're kind of like bowing down to him. So that could be someone who likes when people bow down to them, when they just shut up and do what they're being asked to do. And you're not like that, right? You are someone who like, hold on, just because you're in this level of position of power doesn't mean what you're saying is right or should go. I'm going to question you. I'm going to be the devil's advocate here. But this person is used to people like kissing their butt and catering to them and doing whatever they need, bending over backwards for this person. So this is a stubborn mother effer. This is a stubborn person. The fact that the high priest is coming up here twice, like this is someone who's very stubborn and they want things their way and they won't budge. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is someone who's caused a lot of pain to other people because they don't care. I feel like they have no remorse. They don't care about who they hurt along the process. As long as they're moving up the ladder, that's all this person cares about, and they will do anything. This person has blood on their hands. Like they could have yeah, like if you work in healthcare, I feel like this person was okay with like people dying because it meant that his pockets wouldn't get touched. Something like that. Yeah, like this person has no remorse for the people. What the heck is this reading? This is so interesting. Okay, but what you need to know is the Ten of Cups. So like I said, you will be victorious. You will get what you're wanting out of this situation. You will be happy. You guys will win your case if it is like a legal case. I'm surprised the Justice card didn't pop up, but definitely in my mind's eye right now. But you guys will receive justice in this. You will get your happily ever after, where the good people will win here. The underdogs are going to win, not the higher ups, not the people with money, but the people that are people. Seven of Pentacles just fell out. So yeah, this could take a while though. But just know that you will be victorious in this. And just from that fact alone should give you the motivation to continue doing what you're doing. Okay, we have the Two of Swords that fell out. Let me get one more for that. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of power trips here. People will, yeah, be careful because these higher ups will sort of like threaten to fire you or just hang your job over your head if that's something they're capable of doing, and they'll kind of like toy around with that. But don't let it get to you. Definitely read up on your rights and like get an attorney or however that works for you. But yeah, don't let this person intimidate you because it seems like they're going to try to intimidate you. But don't let them. Yeah, Seven of Cups, they're going to try to feed in confusion into your head to really try to sell you something that's not right. They're going to try to make you hella insecure and make you feel like you know nothing. Ooh, gaslighting, that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be gaslighting you and making you feel like what you're saying is completely wrong. And if it's not you, then they'll probably try to influence someone in your group that is a little bit more easily persuaded. So definitely check in on everyone and make sure that you're all on the same page, because there is people out there trying to make you think otherwise of what you're doing. Okay, so just protect yourselves, be smart, read up on your laws and all that stuff. All right, Virgo, so super interesting reading. Never had anything come like this before, but I love it. I'm loving this for the people energy, this Robin Hood energy. This is freaking awesome. And yeah, I see that this will definitely work out in the people's favor though. All right, so let's get your Sufi Wisdom Oracle card and see what messages they have for you. Oh, wow. We have open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Didn't I say that? That you wanted to demolish the old system because you wanted something new? And then we have Drunk with Love at the bottom of the deck. Let love lift you to freedom. Interesting. All right, let's read from the guidebook. So I'm going to start with open mind first. Okay, this says, replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Oh, you with feet willing to move and a mind that is closed. Wait, hold on. Oh, you with feet willing to move and a mind that is closed. Life rises in one who knows to open the mind as the river flows. A spiritual gift helps you discern and choose wisely. You are now endowed with the ability to clarify your thought process and bring new light to a situation. The Oracle invites you to boldly open the window of your mind to fresh insights. Integrate your thoughts, place new value on your decisions, and confidently put them into action. Avoid criticizing beliefs that are contrary to your current ways of thinking. Try to be open minded and more positive. Analyze the situation and look at all sides of an issue. When you weigh the pros and cons and stay open to new ideas and fresh ways of doing things, you will surely reap the rewards that you want. When you change an old, comfortable belief, you might feel uneasy and afraid for a time. This can make you feel vulnerable and unsure. Know that there is great value, freedom, and kindness in learning and listening to views other than your own. By opening your mind to new ideas, you will give yourself the chance to explore a broader variety of options. You may not choose to change your belief, but be assured that this attitude opens you to the possibilities of help. Oh, wait. You may not choose to change your belief, but be assured that this attitude opens you to the possibilities and helps you to cooperate with others. You are at the beginning of a breakthrough. Set sail for a new horizon. I discern the truth in what I believe. I am open to considering new ideas and thoughts as I seek the highest solution for everyone involved. Wow. Okay, this is what I feel like is your ultimate goal about opening up the mind to these higher ups, these stubborn people. Ultimately, your goal is everything that this message reads, okay? And right now, what just stood out to me was I seek the highest solution for everyone involved. That's what you're doing. That's what I mentioned. You're doing this not just for you, but for everyone around you because you care about those around you too. So that's amazing. This is just confirming this message. Bottom of the deck is Drunk with Love. I just passed it. Here we go. Let love lift you to freedom. Borrow the beloved's eyes. Look through them and see the face of the beloved everywhere. You will feel no weariness, no indifference for what was so unappealing before will begin to appear in a new light. When life is mundane and waking up in the mornings is void of excitement, it means we are pulling away from our dreams. This is when we need to improve our personal lives and make positive change in our relationships. Being drunk with love removes the barriers that have held us apart from others, from the divine, and from the world. Now is the time to focus on love and on giving the heart, perhaps to rebuild an old love connection or initiate a fresh start. Rumi's message to you is to let go of your self centered thoughts and begin to see everything through the eyes of love. When you perceive with a loving gaze, you become surrounded by energy like a fragrance in the air which shelters you with a pure love such as you have never known before. You will be escorted by a warm, blushing love that calls you into a community of friends who welcome you into their hearts. Once you open your heart to such a vision, love transports you into timelessness. You feel a love blessing that lets your imagination lend its wings to lift you into new visions. The quality of your life becomes enriched with great ecstasy, and you will be guided into new ways of creating and expressing yourself. When you are drunk with such love, you create the moments, create your days, and create an exuberant life. I'm opening my heart to let love renew every day of my life in the highest and purest way. I let love make me new every moment. Beautiful. So, what I'm feeling with this is that you have a strong love for this community, and that's why you feel so passionate about them, and that's why you're fighting for them. Because there's something here that you found love in this community, and where did it say that? Once you open your heart to a vision. No, it wasn't that. Oh. I don't remember where it like jumped to me that that's what it was saying. But yeah, overall, I just feel like you've opened your heart to a community of people, and this is why you feel so passionate about fighting for them because it's coming from a place of love. Like that's freaking awesome. That's beautiful. Okay, your final messages here is the butterfly affirmation. So this is that fell out really fast. So this is an affirmation you can tell yourself at the beginning of the day or during the day, however it resonates for you. So this says, I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am meant to be. I don't need to control life. I trust in magic and miracles. Alright, Virgo, so that is what I have for you. I love this reading. I hope you guys did too. I hope it resonated for someone out there because this was extremely specific. But nevertheless, if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.